Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Dave the Tabletop Wanderer right here, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to another one shot 1 month, but this month we're going to do something different with the one shot. I'm going to mix it up a bit. I'm going to mix up one shot with another quick look. Yes, and the reason being is I wanted to do a one shot. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of months now on this little game here, which is Whispers in the Fog, a solo journaling RPG of memory, mystery, and transformation by Moses Boyajian. Problem is, you need a deck of cards, playing cards, and I seem to have lost, misplaced, or no, it's me. So yeah, the cards have disappeared. So I need to get myself another pack of playing cards. I had these plastic black ones like with gold on it. They were really nice. And when I bought them, I actually bought two packs and by mistake, and I gave one of the packs to my stepdaughter, and now she's not here because she lives far away, and now I have no pack of playing cards. Yeah, it's me. So yeah, it's Dave. It's the Tabletop Wanderer. What are you expecting? Something professional? Come on, forget about that. No, but so what I thought about was until I get a new pack of playing cards, I'm going to do this month's one shot, 1 month with a quick look also. And well, you can probably see where this is going, right? Because if you have been following me on the channel for some time now, you probably know that I really do enjoy this little game right here, Delves and Dangers by Chad Magehammer Race. I hope I did not butcher your name, Magehammer. I'm so sorry if I did. I found this game while I was searching through YouTube and stuff when I was beginning my solo RPG adventures, and I got it off itch.io. It is a pay what you want, and at the time I got it for free. Printed it out, made this little crazy little cover for it, and yeah, I started playing. And actually, the first playthrough I ever did on the channel, I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, RPG, I'm not saying dungeon crawls and stuff like that, but RPG wise, was with Delves and Dangers. And I really did enjoy the game so much that when Magehammer came out with his definitive edition, I went ahead onto Lulu and I got this little thing printed out. So the whole game is here, the definitive edition, where you can see this. And now looking back, I could have gotten this and just put some little bits of art into it, but no, all I did was, well, this is AI generated because I can't draw to save my life, but it is the only art that I have. You cannot get this. This is just mine. Magehammer has his one also, which is a red cover with some art also, but yeah, this in here you can. And when he came out with the definitive edition, I did drop him a couple of bucks, and I really do enjoy this game. This game is really, really good. And then after some time, he came out. Well, he had this also, and which is Daring and Dangers. It is a play on his Delves and Dangers. Delves and Dangers is fantasy based, and Daring and Dangers is pulp fiction based. And what I ended up doing with this was the first season of The Shadow of Alnor, which I actually have his thing right here, Killian Silverwood, which is The Shadow of Alnor on the first season. I actually mixed up Daring and Dangers with Delves and Dangers. So I got a couple of things from here, and then I went ahead and I got some stuff from here also to give it that more pulp sort of vigilante Batman sort of feel to The Shadow of Alnor. And I remember at the time I threw out a message to him. I said, "Oh, dude, you should try and like do a sci-fi one. That would be fun." And he said, "Oh, I'm working on it." And guess what? It is here. It is here. Gravity Drives and Dangers, a space opera role-playing game by Mage Hammer. He's got this also out. Any of his games, Delves and Dangers, Daring and Dangers, and Gravity Drives and Dangers, they are all pay what you want on itch.io. I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description for all of them. Okay, and so Gravity Drives and Dangers is Mage Hammer's space opera, Delves and Dangers, and Daring and Dangers, where he got some stuff from each of them. Like, as you can see, I printed it out, I stapled the booklet together, and I haven't even opened it up yet. I have, however, read a bit of the PDF. I haven't had much time to do anything lately, but yeah. So this is a space-themed Delves and Dangers, Daring and Dangers. You get the core mechanics, which is you roll a pool of dice, and so you get a handful of dice, you roll them out, and every three above is a success, so you get 3 successes. The game has exploding dice, so if you can't see that, say if a 6 comes out, okay, let's get another dice and it explodes. Okay, that was not a success, but yeah, that's basically the aim of how the game works. That's a core mechanic. Roll a pool of dice. Any 3 or above is a success, and any 6s explodes. So, boom, there we go. Bob's your uncle. Can't get any simpler than that. And I love Delves and Dangers because I had a character. She was a half orc in the Black Flame Society saga. She was a half orc, and she just rolled like straight out of the bat with this great axe 7 dice, and that was just like dice all over the place. And I just have too much fun with that game. The character creation is pretty simple. Each character gets three attributes: strength, agility, and mind. And in this game, each attribute starts off with a base value of 2. In Delves and Dangers, you get to, and Daring and Dangers, let me just grab it here. Where is the attributes? So yeah, here you distribute the following scores among 3 attributes, 3, 2, 2. So on strength, agility, and mind, in Daring and Dangers and Delves and Dangers, you could put like 3 points into strength, 2 into agility, and 2 into mind. But in here, in Gravity Drives and Dangers, you can only put 2 points into each of them, because extra attributes will come from your kindreds. And kindreds are basically your species, your races, whatever you want to call them. You got a Drandar, humanoid, average 4 feet high, with thick beards, so they're basically dwarves of space. Elves, basically elves from space. Fellcats are fellcats from space. Hobbins are harefoots or hobbits from space. Humans, they're humans from space, from Earth. A Lothorian, they're, what are they? Stiff fur. Lothorians tend to be tough graphics. So I'm guessing Lothorians are more like a bear sort of thing, right? Next gen, genetically modified humans from space. Slytherin, they're sort of a snake reptilian from space. And Synthoid are an artificial humanoid that is all machine, averaging, so it's your Ultron from space. Okay, and then you get your professions: martial arts, weapon melee mastery, way of water ability. So that's the adept. The adept gets all of these. You choose your kindred, you choose your profession. You get an adept, engineer, explorer, investigator, medic, pilot, scholar, thoughtcaster, so psi powers, a scoundrel, your Han Solo from space, and a warrior. And then you also get proficiency bonuses depending on what you get, resistances. You can get languages, secondary skills, attribute skills. So this is basically more or less the same as Devils and Dangers and Daring and Dangers with a little tweak here and there. However, combat, I wanted to check into using side powers, untrained character advancement, starships. This is what I think took up most of his time in getting up and running. Because, like I said, the beginning part for characters is basically a little tweak here and there on the other two games. But here is where this modifies a bit. So you do have starships. You can get a light starship, fighter, shuttle, or corvette, medium, frigate, destroyer, freighter, and a heavy battlecruiser, heavy freighter. The starship combat, when starship combat is resolved in combat turns like character combat. So basically, more or less the same thing. Shields every time a hull is damaged. The shields. How does? Okay, real quick, how does initiative work? Okay, let's say that this is the enemy and this is my dice. Well, I get 3 dice and I have to get two successes to go before them. So right here, I got 2 exploding dice. So my starship, my character, would go before them, and then you just, you go, they go. Oh, that's a solo spelunking thing. You go, I go. And then if you want, after each round, you could do initiative again or just continue with initiative that you rolled in the beginning. And so initiative in starships basically works the same. When 2 starships engage in combat, the pilot of each craft makes a piloting skill roll. The pilot who rolled the most successes acts first in the turn. The next height goes. Okay, so I should have read that first. So depending on how many successes you get, that's the order of combat. Which actually is not a bad idea, because if you're a better pilot, you should go first then, right? If you roll better than the other one, that means I got 2 successes. That means I'm a pretty good pilot, and this guy got 1 success, so I'm better than him. So yeah, I should be able to go first. To make an attack roll, the player rolls a number of dice equal to the quality of the starship plus a number of dice equal to the pilot skills, counting successes. Okay, quality. So if you get a light starship, like a shuttle or a corvette or a fighter, you get 3 dice, plus the piloting skills. Let's just say it's just 1, right? And you roll that, and that's how many successes you get. A starship makes all of its attacks in the same combat turn before the opponent makes their attacks. The target subtracts its maneuver in case of a light ship and shields for medium and heavy ships from the amount of successes. So imagine we're going up against, I got all of these successes. I got a exploding dice there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes right here. But this medium frigate, it has 6 shields, so I did not get through it. I only got 5, so no damage there. Maneuver for a light ship is a value equal to a pilot's skill dice bonus, so that's when you do your character creations. Starship, this is looking really good. You get repairs faster than light travel. And then he goes on to foes, creatures, and others. And he's got a bit of a way of showing you how you can probably haven't read this attribute. So he gives you some characters here, some foes, enemies that you can go and use in your game. And of course, in the end, you get a new character sheet. Yes, cool. So you can, from what I saw from his video, you can jot down all your stuff right here. Nice. Secondary skills, your tech and gear, weapons. Oh, nice. Side powers if you use them. Is there anything here for the ship? Agility, resistance, strength. So you do your strength and your resistances right here. Nice. Space opera, proficient languages, weapons, proficiency, proficient ability, abilities, given skills, proficiency, tech and gear. Yeah. Okay, so there is nothing here for the starships. The starship. Well, it's not. It shouldn't be that hard to, to jot it down on another piece of paper, unless I am actually not seeing it here. But okay, whatever. So yeah, quick look. Gravity Drives and Dangers, a space opera role-playing game by Mage Hammer, based on his Dolls and Dangers game. And I said in a comment on his video that I'm probably going to pick up Cade and Dog with this, because if you've seen I explained what happened with Cade and Dog. I wasn't feeling the game much. I was using Tiny Frontiers and I was not liking it, and so I put that on the back burner. But yeah, I will be after Killian. Here he is for season 2. After Killian, who knows, I might grab Cade and Dog and go into Gravity Drives and Dangers. So there you go. Thank you all for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The links will be in the description for Gravity Drives and Dangers, Daring and Dangers, and of course, Dells and Dangers. Okay, go and check them out. Pay what you want. You want to get it for free. Okay, if you want to throw him, Mage Hammer, a couple of bucks, who he certainly does deserve. Okay, so go ahead, and we'll be continuing Killian the Shadow with Streamlined Superheroes also. Okay, have a great one, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I think I've said that before already, but it doesn't really matter. I'll say it again, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.